Welcome to season 3 of Extra Emerson. We are so excited to talk to you about everything going on in the current film landscape while continuing playing fun games and discussing current topics that are important in the film industry. I'm Dante.
I'm Gigi.
And I'm B. We're your hosts for this season. Today we're going to be talking about a controversial topic that has had a lot of buzz recently, especially with the recent releases of Inside Out 2 and Agatha All Along, and in how these pieces of media, and by extension Disney, queerbait their audience. So, starting with Agatha All Along, I've seen the 3 episodes that have come out so far, and admittedly I started watching it because Catherine Hahn and Agatha, who plays Agatha, she called it a gay explosion. So I went in thinking that it was, and it turns out it was not. There was one queer character, and I admit he is a very good character, but he wasn't what I was looking for in terms of representation. So that felt very queerbaity to me.
I haven't watched it by the way, but I watched this video about like a summary of the first 2 episodes, and I heard it was really bad. I don't know if you agree.
The show?
The show as like a whole.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good, yeah.
They said that the dialogue was really bad.
I mean, I didn't really notice because I was looking for the gay explosion. So I wasn't paying attention to the dialogue that much.
Interesting.
I notice when Disney says they have LGBTQ representation. Oh my God. I notice it's more of a minor character and not a character that's really in the movie. Outside of Strange World, we saw how Strange World was when the main character's son was gay. And Strange World unfortunately didn't do that well at the box office, and Disney sort of blamed that for it bombing instead of the actual movie being bad or whatever it was. So I just noticed Disney tends to blame their problems on LGBT characters instead of their own writing, if that makes sense.
We see Disney trying to almost put queer representation in the background so they can appeal to a wider conservative audience, and then when they do put a queer character in the forefront, they blame it on the queer audience for making it flop when it's a conservative audience that, at the end of the day, that is pushing back from that.
Something big happened with Lightyear. What happened?
There was kissing in Lightyear.
Yeah, there was one kissing scene.
There was one kissing, and it was banned. Lightyear was banned in 14 different countries for that kiss scene. And once again, Disney sort of blamed it bombing at the box office for it being banned in different countries, which once again, not true. The movie itself is just not that good. At least I think that. Obviously, people can disagree with me, but I think the movie's just not that good, and that's why it flopped at the box office. But once again, Disney sort of blamed the kiss scene for that. Yeah.
I feel like Disney just really wants that queer audience. They're just not willing to put in the work. I mean, you see that in Deadpool and Wolverine. Their marketing was heavily queer, or at least they were very comfortable making gay jokes about Deadpool and Wolverine, but when it came to the movie itself, they were very straight. They were just very flat, and I feel like that, in essence, is queerbaiting. It's bringing audiences into a movie that it doesn't give them the representation that they were actually looking for.
I think a great example, actually, is Nimona. Nimona came out last year, and the main character of that film is non-binary, and it was just a great representation because it actually showed their story in the movie, and it showed what they went through, what they were going through. It was just really it's a really good movie and a really good, well done story.
You want to know a fun fact too? Going back to Disney, there are all these movies that have a little bit of LGBTQ in it. Elemental has one scene where it's very, very faint, but it's I didn't see it, but when the water guy introduces I think it was his family, there's a gay couple. Mm-hmm. All of these movies Baymax, Lightyear, Elemental, Strange World, all these came out in 2022.
Right.
There was one in 2023. So I think Disney especially tried to hey, let's try to make this and see what happens. That's what I feel like what they did, and yeah.
Well, it's interesting, the boom in queerbaiting that's even come out of I want to say almost the early 2000s, with stuff like Pitch Perfect. The first movie wasn't intentionally queerbaiting, but then the third one, the marketing was completely Like, I believe they even posted on the official Pitch Perfect Twitter, like, an edit of Becca and Chloe, the two characters that people assume to be queer, and we're like, will they, won't they? And that's just the definition of queer baiting, and it's so interesting how that boom has happened because, you know, gay people weren't all that liked until recently. So I just think it's very interesting that now that's a marketing tactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Pitch Perfect movies, but I did hear about that. So I'm curious to see. So I'm curious to see, like, I heard they're making another Pitch Perfect, I think, or something along the line. So I wonder if they're gonna add any representation to that film. But
One big one too that's going on, Inside Out.
Oh, the Inside Out 2 controversy?
Inside Out 2, yeah.
I mean, them just talking about how they wanted to make Riley less gay.
Yeah.
I feel like, again, that's just appealing to the wider conservative audience that they want to draw in.
And they like proved it too because they made like a short basically of like it was like years ago that like they put Riley going on a date with a guy. I don't know if you guys seen that short too. And I feel like to me that was like proving guys calm down with the controversy and stuff, like we're making her less gay and stuff like that. But yeah.
I feel like on the Marvel aspect of things, another huge thing I wanted to bring up was that one Endgame character. Because they mentioned that they were like, now's the perfect time to introduce a gay character to the Marvel universe. And he mentioned his boyfriend in one scene. And he was only in one scene. So that's, again.
Well, guys, that wraps up our first discussion of the season. And now on to Parker with the news.
Hi, I'm Parker, and welcome to the news section, where we will be talking about all the breaking news currently happening in the film industry. First up, the National Association of Theatergoers, which represents theater chains around the world, announced a $2.2 billion pledge to improve overall theatrical experiences. This includes adding arcades, bocce ball, pickleball, and even zip lines to chain theaters across the country. Additional amenities include updated seating, concessions, image technology, and sound systems. This investment is meant to reflect their dedication to the theatrical industry and create a physical, fun, and new way to experience moviegoing. Brady Corbett's The Brutalist and Luca Guadagnino's Queer, both standouts from the fall festival season, have been picked up for distribution by A24. Queer is set to be given a limited release on November 27th, while The Brutalist has its limited date set for December 20th. Additionally, TIFF People's Choice winner, The Life of Chuck, directed by Mike Flanagan, has been picked up by Neon, with a release date announced to be sometime in summer 2025. Two upcoming Martin Scorsese films previously set to begin production later this year have been postponed indefinitely. The first was an adaptation of the novel The Life of Jesus by Shusaku Endo, with Andrew Garfield rumored to star, with Scorsese financing the film independently. The second was a biopic about singer Frank Sinatra, which had been in development since 2011. The film was set to follow the relationship between Sinatra and actress Ava Gardner, rumored to be played by Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, respectively. Artisans who were signed onto the project were notified in mid-August that the planned November shooting dates had been canceled, with no rescheduled date provided. Director James Cameron has recently joined the board of directors of Stability AI, a collection of individuals dedicated to incorporating AI into media on multiple levels. Cameron claims that this is a significant step forward for the creative voice within their foundation. Meanwhile, Lionsgate has partnered with visual content AI Runway to create what Lionsgate is calling a brand new genre. Both partnerships have yet to go into specifics about their influence on future content. Emerson College's Bright Lights film series, once a staple in the community, was canceled before the fall 2024 semester, creating an uproar in the student body. The college attributed this decision to budget cuts, despite Bright Lights being a small and inexpensive organization. This program, which was free and open to the public, brought lots of pride to the Emerson community, especially since it was used to promote independent filmmakers, alumni, social issues, and unheard voices. The loss of Bright Lights has left a hole in the community, for Emerson students have not rested, creating many petitions and efforts to bring this film series back. And now for our film recommendation of this episode. Problemista, written, directed by, and starring Julio Torres. The film follows Alejandro Martinez, an aspiring toy maker and immigrant from El Salvador, who must find work for his visa to remain valid. In his search, he ends up working for an eccentric but comically cruel art critic, played by Tilda Swinton, who could either be his salvation or a living nightmare. Problemista is available to stream on Max. That's it for the news this week. Now on to Reagan in the Field.
I'm Reagan Sissel for Extra Emerson, and this is Fancast. The rules of the game are pretty simple. We're going to reveal a character, and they're going to have to fan cast it with anyone of their choosing. Hit it. Okay, we're here with
Bella.
And our first character is That's Harley Quinn.
My brain immediately goes to Margot Robbie. Do I have to do someone new?
You don't have to.
Okay, I'll think of someone new. I'm trying to think of blondes. Renee Rapp. Maybe she could, maybe she couldn't. Who knows?
Ooh, love that. Okay, number 2. That's Gru.
Okay, guys. I'm trying to think of bald people now. My dad. He could do it. I believe in him.
Love that.
Ooh, Dr. Doom? Definitely not Robert Downey Jr. I don't know any actors that are like qualified to play him. I don't know. Oscar Isaac. He's played a million things in the MCU. He could probably do it.
I love that.
Okay, actually, Jason Momoa. If you've seen him with short hair, he looks exactly like Steve. Because like if his physique with the short hair, it's given Steve.
Is Steve ripped like that?
He's lifting logs. He's lifting stone. I imagine he would be.
True, he can carry a lot.
Oh my God. Me. I love lasagna. I could do it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We're here with,
I'm Elle.
who do you think should play Harley Quinn?
I like Margot Robbie, I do. I think, who's that girl that just played that character in Wish?
Ariana DeBose. Whoa, okay. Okay, this next one, the person was named Bella and she said her dad. Okay, who do you think should play Gru? You can say your dad.
No, my dad's too cool for Gru. I would give it to Chris Pratt. He deserves roles.
Gru is a loving father, but okay. Dr. Doom.
Anyone's better than Robert Downey Jr.
So who should do it?
Someone from Romania, but I don't know many actors from Romania.
Okay, Romanian citizen. Jason Momoa should play Steve.
And you're right about that. I agree with that 1,000%. And I love Jack Black, but like, damn, bro, what are you doing in that?
Okay, fair. Who should play Garfield?
Bill Murray.
Thank you so much. Okay, we're here with,
Taylor.
well, who do you think should play Harley Quinn?
Lady Gaga, obviously.
Fair. Who should play Gru?
The guy who plays Voldemort.
Rafe Fiennes, whose name I recently learned how to pronounce.
Yep.
Who's doing Dr. Doom, though? Who should play him?
Oh my God. Robert Downey Jr.
Controversial choice. Okay, Jason Momoa and Jason Momoa should play
Everyone ever, really true.
Steve.
Steve from Minecraft. Who should play Steve from Minecraft? That's actually good. I can see the vision.
You can say Jason Momoa.
I'll say Jason Momoa.
Perfect Jason Momoa. Who should play Garfield?
Jack Black.
True. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we're here with...
JR.
Okay, the game is Fancast. So you're going to tell us who you think we should cast for this iconic character.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, this one is Harley Quinn.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Renee Rapp. She's my queen. I love her.
That's true. You can pick anyone, not just these. Sorry.
Oh, not just these? Okay. Let me, in my mind palace, let me go there for a second. Can I just say Margot Robbie? Because, like, I think she was the perfect casting, and I miss her as Harley Quinn so much.
That's valid. That's perfectly acceptable. Okay, next. Gru.
Gru. I think my man Gru. Am I allowed to say I think Donald Trump should be Gru?
Whoa.
I think that when the presidency doesn't work out for him, that he should take his comedic skills and put them to actual use.
Do you like Gru as a character? Like, do you think he's a good dad?
I love Gru. I am a actual Minions enjoyer. I was in that. I have not seen Despicable Me 3 yet.
4. We're on 4 now.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Fake.
I dressed up for Minions Rise of Gru. If I had Letterboxd at the time that came out, I would have given that 5 stars.
You can still add it now.
I can, and I will right after this.
Okay, good. Okay, next. That's Dr. Doom.
This is really hard. I feel like the only wrong choice for this is Robert Downey Jr., I will say.
Woo!
I think anything else will be better. I'm going to say Halle Berry. She deserves a second chance after Catwoman, and this is where she's going to get that. This is the chance that she needs.
That's an inspired choice.
Yeah.
Okay, next. Steve.
I don't want a Minecraft movie. Can I cast him as nobody? Can I shut down production and go protest outside?
Unfortunately, you can, though I don't know why you would want to. Okay, next we have Garfield.
The cat who loves lasagna and hates Mondays. When I think of lasagna, I don't actually think of anybody. When I think of lasagna, I think of myself. I love lasagna, but I'm not.
You can cast yourself.
I want to, though. I don't think.
Bella cast themselves.
Okay. Can I say the green M&M? I think that we need more capitalist brands collabing to make new things. Green M&M x the Garfield cat. That's the next big Hollywood blockbuster.
I definitely agree. I love corporations in art. I think that's the best thing to exist. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yes.
I'm happy to be here.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Reagan. This summer, movie season has some really high highs, but also a ton of low lows. And we want to talk about that.
Our writers have conducted a series of matchups, some of the biggest movies of the summer, in a small bracket, leaving us to make the choice of what film best defined the summer.
Let's start with our first matchup.
All right, Inside Out 2 and Challengers.
I feel like this is a no-brainer. Challengers.
I
I'm not sure about that. I'm kind of conflicted about it. Okay, because I kind of I thought both movies were just okay, right? Like I walked out of them being like I liked them. I don't know.
That's such a
I
hot
didn't
take.
really get the challengers hype.
No
And I feel like
way.
I'm the kind of person that it was targeted to some extent, but I didn't get it. I didn't like it.
I think both movies are top 10 movies of the year.
Yeah,
Maybe top 5.
yeah.
I'll go far to say that. Both.
Really? Wow.
I feel like this is a really.
Maybe I'm a hater.
In
but,
my
Anyways, challengers.
Yeah.
okay.
We gotta go
Let's do
challenge.
challenges. You know what? Sure.
Sorry, Parker.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Long Legs and I Saw the TV Glow.
Okay, so movie that hates trans people versus movie that will make you trans, it's a pretty easy choice. I'm not even really sure there's much to be said about this.
Clearly, we're at Emerson.
It's no,
Clearly, I saw the
there's
TV
no argument to be
Glow,
had.
right?
Yeah.
We
I
have to
haven't
go
seen
with I Saw the
either.
TV
I haven't
TV
seen
Glow.
either of them, but I've heard of both of them, and I much more like I Saw the TV Glow.
I've only seen Long Legs. It was fine. It wasn't very scary.
I saw the TV Glow, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was very
I've heard
campy.
amazing things
It
about
almost
it.
reminded me of a modern Donnie Darko. I thought it was really good.
Ooh.
Okay. All right, so Twisters and Hitman. What do we think? Both have Glenn Powell in it.
And
I
gotta be honest,
personally
I don't-
haven't seen Twisters. Saw what's it about. It's just a remake,
It is.
but
Wow.
It's not a remake. I think it's a
not-
sequel.
it's a
Yeah.
sequel, yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw
But it's
the
a
first,
very, very similar movie.
I saw the first Twisters. I thought it was really bad. So just because of that, I'm gonna say Hitman. I don't know. What do y'all think?
I saw the first I saw Twister and then Twisters a few days later, and I think maybe this was just situational and I watched too much of the same movie right in a row, but Twisters I didn't love it. It was the same movie but worse.
Okay, Deadpool and Wolverine and It Ends With Us.
Okay.
Anyone seen It Ends With Us?
I've seen neither of these movies.
I think we should say bye to It's End With Us.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
my boyfriend watched it. He said it was very cringy, did not recommend it to me. Additionally, with all the drama that's going on, so
Yeah.
I also-
Two very controversial movies.
yeah. But what do we think?
I would go Deadpool Wolverine for sure.
yeah.
I would say so.
I think we have to say that just
Yeah.
for It Ends With Us is just so terribly wrong marketing strategy.
Yeah.
You know? Can't.
All right. For me personally, I have to go with I Saw the TV Glow because I just prefer movies. I just prefer darker movies overall. So that's a preference. I also feel like it gave more summer vibes. But because it was just very I don't know, it felt very summery to me.
Really?
It was like summer in the suburbs kind of. And I feel like there was a little bit of fall energy as well, but it very much felt like a summer movie to me that stood out.
I think Challengers is one of the best movies of the year.
I was gonna say the same
But,
thing. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I like the TV Globe. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Challengers, but it's very
Me
close. to
too.
Are we split 2 and 2? Are you gonna go challenge?
I'm gonna go I Saw the TV Glow. I know that I've never seen this movie, but I have to put my stamp of approval on it for any matchup.
I'll switch to TV Globe. I'll switch to TV Globe then.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hitman and Deadpool and Wolverine. What do we think?
I think Deadpool, Wolverine. I mean, Deadpool and Wolverine is just one of the best, not only best MCU movies in recent memory, maybe one of the best Marvel movies ever.
Really?
I'll say that, and I think
That's
you
a
know,
bold statement.
I'll say more. It's the best Deadpool movie. It's the best Deadpool movie by far, and yeah.
Wow.
I find that hard to
wow.
I don't know.
What?
I mean, I know.
If you're than Deadpool 2, I'm gonna say that. It definitely clears Deadpool 2.
You think it's better than Hitman?
Yes.
I think you're the only one dying on the Hitman hill, Gigi.
Man. I mean, you guys haven't watched it, right?
I mean, I
have zero
haven't, but
opinion on Hitman.
I watched the trailer and I formed my opinion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go Deadpool and Wolverine as
Okay,
well.
Well, I mean, I enjoyed watching Hitman. Like I said, best Glenn Powell movie I've seen so far.
What did you like about it?
It was different. It was better than the one with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, Anyone But You?
But that one was. I cringed so hard. I hated it. But we'll go with Deadpool and Wolverine then. I Saw the TV Glow and Deadpool and Wolverine. Are these our final two?
This is our final.
This
two.
I don't think this should be a hard matchup at all.
Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't know. What I'm thinking movie of the summer, I want to say TV Glow, but I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine had so much more hype around it. You know what I mean?
I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine had a lot of like advertising and like
yeah,
from what
they did.
It was like all around, all over my TikTok.
But does that
and the
make it
dance.
like the movie of the summer? I
I can't
really
believe
don't.
we're gonna do a gay bait segment and then have like the biggest gay bait
Okay,
movie
that's
be our
that's
favorite in
fair
the
actually.
bracket.
Okay,
Yeah, gay versus queer bait.
Yeah.
So are you guys going with TV Glow?
Yeah, we can go
I'm
TV.
going with
Okay.
Yeah.
We can go TV Glow then. It's fine.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for
and
watching our first ever episode of season 3 of Extra Emerson, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.